Hello everyone, this is Koftron, the first video I've tried recording with World of Tanks. In this particular game I had a really good round with the VK45.02B. Any of you have this tank, you know it's got an amazing hull armor with a pretty good turret. You can really bully quite a lot of tanks, especially if you're top tier like in this game. Looking at the team loadout, we've got pretty good teams, a little bit better in our favor, a little bit more medium heavy on our side, maybe a little more heavies. So I decided to head down to the south end of the map here. You see right off the bat here, I'm looking at the E75. What I'm trying to do is actually just compare the turrets. It does seem like it's pinned in this turret a little bit easier than I did with the E75. Still getting used to the VKB. You can see I've only got 16 games in it so far. At the top here. Look at the team's layout here. We got a lot of tanks heading south. A few holding a hold up the very northern part of the map here. Kind of concerned about the middle here, but I've already committed with this tank's slow speed. You have to stay with what you're going to plan with. You see here, AMX goes up first, he gets a shot. No armor, not enough armor to block the 103. Here I try to tell the IS to stay behind me, let me get in front and use my armor. First round goes into the dirt. Didn't really take a good chance to aim in here. Let's see here, take the time and aim at the drive wheel. Hopefully a damaging shot and track some for the E75. And the Tiger 2, of course, bounce off the lower hull. Another tracking and damaging shot. E75 finishes him off. Hadn't really tried this with the E75 before, but it's incredibly effective. You can see here, E75 just stays up, puts his gun right over the front of my hull, very effectively, one after one, taking out tanks. ISU here doesn't have the big gun. Pretty safe to pull forward. I know he's not going to pen the lower hull. And here's debating whether to go around the 103's corpse or just to drive straight forward. But I'm able to squeeze through. You can see it kind of does this weird bouncing thing, but it works. Try to hit the IS, backs away just in time as everyone continues to bounce up, bounce off. Track the IS with that shot, and to take a friendly shot of damage from the Super P, which is alright. Still got 1700 plus hit points. Take it on another target. Here, just a little patience. Block a shot from the Tiger. I can finish off the IS. And at this point, well, I'm waiting for my gun to reload. Start looking at the map. I was hoping to get this kill. Don't end up getting in time. Super P is very graceful. Does the swan dive. Looking at the map here, our team's in a lot of trouble. So I bounce a shell from the T-28 heavy concept, but no one has them lit, so I'll just keep going. It pops up. Aim in, see if I can get a shot. Sure enough, there's a 450 damage shot. But we'll worry about him later. As I touched on earlier, that north has completely fallen. And looks like they already have a few on cap. T-95 slowing our team down here. I get a little greedy, so I decided to go for some bit more damage. Thankfully the teammates have taken care of the 95 and are moving towards their cap, so I keep pushing on these guys to protect their flank. Just pointing the front of the tank straight at them. Nice high roll there for the STA finish. Poor IS-3 just keeps firing. Unlucky bounce there. So at this point, I'm thinking, well, I might not be able to win this one. Might as well finish him off, keep going. Lucky bounce off the rear of the tank from the T-28 heavy concept. In an extreme angle there. But he pens that one. Thankfully the E-75 just there manages to save the game. We had 6 seconds left on the counter. And the E-75, just before getting finished off by the 704, takes off the 1390 that was capping. And at this point, I start bouncing the camera. It's because the song that I was listening to I happen to be really enjoying. So if you see that, that's what's happening. That's enough of that. IS-6 finishes off the IS. But biggest concern for me right now is the 704. Super P's coming up from the front. I'll get in from behind. Take the time to aim in here. This little spot's a little mean with all the little ridges, but take an extra second to aim down. See here, I'm lit again. That wonderful 6th Sense icon. And the music is still being enjoyed. So I turn my tank to make the enemy think I'm going that way, but then we just turn back around to join up with the Super P. And look at this game here. We've got 7,500 blocks so far, as well as 5,100, 14 damage with 5 kills. Not a bad game. Let's just go back to free cam here. So looking forward here, some concerns with the IS-6. If he's gone up north, he could get back on cap. Heavy tank, or the T-28 heavy tank concept, pretty sure is still going to be around the mid. It's not a very fast tank. Super P's going ahead. And the music is still on, being enjoyed. E75 prophetically warns the Super P to stick with me, as he's only going to get one shot. I tell him to hold back. But the heavy tank gets his shot. Looks like there's some lag there. The crosshairs was showing over mid-game, but didn't end up hitting. At this point, 1 on 2. Concerned with the IS-6 if he has gone for cap, and I have to rush back. First things first, finish off the T-28. There he is. Premium shell loaded. And he's dead. At this point, okay, still haven't seen the IS-6. Might as well continue on to cap. Here he pops up. He's got the side of my tank showing to him. He gets an AZ APCR shell in. I miss my shot. So he's in a really good position with the ridge. Can stay behind cover. So I just decided to keep the front of my tank pointed to him. I realize at this point I can just kind of lead him towards cap. maybe sneak in a shot here. I don't know. So I can just keep backing up, keep the front of the tank safely pointed at him. Back up towards Cap. Try again here. He's a little too quick. No shot again because of the ridgeline. So we'll just keep this game going while we enjoy the music. And the IS-6 stuck in a hard position here. Gives me the easy shot for the win. Anyways, thanks for watching. It was a fun game. I just wish I was on the Heavy Tank 15 for the 260, as this definitely would have done it.